Hey there folks, Andre the Game Idea Guy here, and welcome to another Pitch for Switch 2 discussion. And this time we're going to be talking about Devil May Cry 4 and 5, Special Edition, obviously. Now, this shouldn't be too hard of a stretch to imagine that both the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and 5 Special Edition would end up on the Switch 2. It would just make sense. People who like those types of games purchase them at a decent rate on the console, and they do pretty well. So, I mean, every Bayonetta on there is a million seller, for instance. So it would make sense that, hey, you put more Devil May Cries out on the successor console, and that would mean that you have all 5 Devil May Cry games available to said successor console. Maybe even add a boost for the first 3. Again, Bayonetta 1 through 3 have all been million sellers. I even think that the prequel game for Cereza is also a million seller. So it would make sense to just go ahead and put this on there and call it a day. Put both of them on there. Like, hey, we're bringing them to the Switch 2. Maybe add in some additional features or items or whatever for them being on a Nintendo platform, which would be an incentive for people to go ahead and get them. And it could be fun. I mean, for Nero, mind you, in Devil May Cry 5, because of his customizable arm, you could give him a cannon that allows him to use the Firefly. I mean, he's already got a Mega Buster, so it would make sense that you could give him a cannon that does the exact same thing. Or maybe even give him an arm that turns into shield, the Hylian shield from Legend of Zelda. Again, there are possibilities and things that you can do. It just depends on what they would want to put time into. But even just a simple port of the game right now would make a lot of sense. And I don't have to sit on this subject very long. Again, this is something that makes sense. Bayonetta does well. People like Devil May Cry, and they are similar styles. It wouldn't be too far of a stretch to think that, hey, we could go ahead and throw Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition and Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition on the Nintendo Switch 2, and they will do relatively well. Maybe even do them as a dual pack. If you think that doing that would create incentive to get them, do a dual pack for them. Since again, the first 3 games are already on the Switch, and they would be playable on the Switch 2 anyway. Just put these 2 on the Switch 2, and you got the whole family. But I don't want to drag this out. I think I've said my piece, and again, it doesn't take a whole lot of work to understand why this would be good and why people would like it. So thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me, and until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out, everybody.